As soon as you upload your first video to YouTube, the thought that comes across most creators' mind is, how can I get those 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours so that I can start getting my monthly YouTube AdSense revenue as a content creator? But what if I was to tell you that me and many other content creators do not really worry or even focus on our YouTube AdSense revenue? And this is for two reasons. And the first reason is that unfortunately, YouTube AdSense revenue is becoming more and more unreliable. I don't want this video to turn into a YouTube rant about invalid traffic, because the sad state is that many YouTube content creators have lost up to 90% of revenue through this whole invalid traffic bug, or whatever the situation is that you want to call it. But in case you're unaware of how unreliable your YouTube revenue can be, I want to just quickly show you what happened to my channel personally. Now, what I do want to point out that this is for my other channel, which at the time of recording has over 85,000 subscribers, and it's all based on teaching people how to get successful Google Ads campaigns. But what I firstly want to show you from here is the screen we're looking at is from May 2022 right up to where we are now. And as you can see, our views through this period are fairly standard. Obviously, we started the channel at the start of 2022. That's why we see this uptick. But from September 2022, our views have been pretty standard. Now, what I want to do is I want to show you what has happened in the revenue. And as you can see, 2022, it was just going through. You know, the low day was about 160, but quite regularly we were getting up above $300 a day. And sometimes it would even peak up at 465. And then you can see this period from July through to September where it just went down to $40, $90, $20 a day. And as you can see through here, once again, that was in July through to August in 2023. You can see from here, our traffic was really standard. So there was no reason to see this big drop. And then once again, it happened out of the blue this year in March, where we just saw our revenue absolutely tank down to below $20 a day. Remembering that previously we're up at about 200. Now, as I said, it hasn't fully recovered from where it was previously, and now it's starting to grow again. But as you can see, your YouTube revenue can be really unreliable. But what I really want to stress, and I want to move on to the second reason for why I don't rely or really even focus on my YouTube monthly revenue, is not only is it unreliable, is that my YouTube revenue is actually a very small percentage of what I earn as a content creator. Because for me, especially if you're a YouTube educator, the real game is actually about using YouTube to generate more leads for your business so that you can then put through a system of selling your courses, your online communities, or your online coaching. And let's jump into a graph so I can actually show you how little of a percentage my YouTube revenue makes. So what I want to show you here is my revenue streams, which is broken down into percentages, and it includes my course sales, my paid communities, my consulting, my YouTube AdSense revenue, and then my coaching. And for context, this business does over 7 figures a year, and 49%, so nearly 50% of that comes from our course sales. We then have 23% coming from our paid community, which is an ongoing subscription. And then we've got consulting, and this is probably a little bit more like some one-off projects or coaching projects that we take on for other businesses. So my YouTube AdSense revenue isn't even in our top 3, and it comes in at just above 5%. So 6% of our revenue is from YouTube, and then that final little part is coaching. I could focus more on coaching, but the reason we don't is because it's very much a time for money payoff, and that's why we really more focus in on our course sales and our community. Now, from that graph, I don't really want you to focus on the actual percentages of course sales or community or coaching, because you can really change that around to how it more suits your business. So what I want the take-home message to be is that if you're teaching and using YouTube to build a community, to teach people how to complete different things, so if you call yourself a YouTube educator, I would not be seeing YouTube AdSense revenue as not even the main goal. It's not even a main priority of what you're looking to generate. What you really want to be focusing on is using YouTube so that you can generate more high quality leads for your business. And what I want to do right now to help you with that, because for success, you're going to need a couple of things in place. And the first thing is you're going to need a high converting sales funnel. And to help you with this, if you follow that link in the description below, you can get access to my 6-figure funnel building kit. And this really lays out the strategy that you need to use in order to build a high converting funnel. And then it also gives some examples of different funnels you can create, along with my high converting email copies that you can copy and use for your own business. And if you want to get all of that amazing teaching, all you need to do is to follow that link in the description below. To help you further, if you want to start to see how you can actually build a high value business, even if you've got a small audience, I want you to go through and watch this video right here. Thanks for joining me. My name is Aaron Young from 7 Figure Coaching, and I look forward to seeing you in this video right now. See ya.